are here with Schadwinkel, and we are discussing mostly about optimal comfort in buildings today. Could you explain a little bit about what we are showing at the booth in terms of the sustainable, energy efficient and economical solutions that we have, and especially relating to the innovation platform?
Yes, of course I can. Thanks. As first I have to say we are developing our products based on the customer specifications, so really project-based, really customer-based. And we are getting the information of the customer, how the system should be looked like, and how's the application. And that is one of the reasons why we are really efficiency, economical and sustainable with our products. And as an example, here we have a heat interface unit. It's not only a heat interface unit, it's a heating and cooling interface unit. We realize domestic hot water preparation on demand, and parallel, it will have the opportunity to realize heating supply to the room, to the flats, and also in the summertime, the cooling media to the flats to cool down the rooms. So based on that, we can offer a CO2 reduction, energy efficiency, and really a lower ecological footprint.
And how do you think the building owner is actually supported by all of these benefits?
Yeah, one point is, as an example, and an application example is, when you have geothermal heat pumps as a major energy source, and you're using this type of product in the application. In the summer mode, when you cool down the rooms, you're using the heat energy out of the rooms and bring it down to the ground soil. So that means you regenerate your ground soil, and that means you are really sustainable for the future.
Right. And do you think we should then move to the large residential building wall and kind of show how actually things are working in terms of that?
Yeah, let's go over.
We are now here at the large residential wall, and we have two products here. Could you explain a bit more about how these work and what are the benefits, and especially in terms of energy efficiency?
Of course, I can. These type of units are heat interface units, and they are specially designed for networks with low primary conditions, with low primary temperatures. Due to the fact that heat pump application more and more coming on the market, the primary temperatures are dropping down more and more. So that means we have to have systems which operates with low primary network temperatures, and also realize sometimes the boosting of the primary temperatures. Which means when we get out, as an example, also out of the primary heat network, let's say 45 degrees, how it's possible to get 50 degrees domestic hot water. That is technical-wise not possible. Only with the booster function afterward that can be realized. And therefore we have two different types of products. One is the LogoMatic G2, which realizes domestic hot water boosting by a Logo Hybrid module. Yeah? So that means your unit produces domestic hot water, as an example, at 40 degrees, and we will boost it up to 50 or 55. It's operate with 330 volts. But in parallel, we have another type of unit, that's the LogoEco G2. Same functionality, same controller, but the boosting will realized via a flex time eco solution. The benefit for that one is, it's a storage tank, a thermal storage tank, which operates only with 230 volts, and you can save some energy inside. Both units have their applications. This one is more for the Central European market, because these markets has an electric connection in the flats. This one is also for the Central European market, but maybe more for the UK and Dutch market, because they have only 230 volts.
But these are not the most latest ones, right? We do have these are not the most latest ones. We do have the hybrid solution now.
That's hybrid solution, yeah, that of course. So both are hybrid solution, due to the fact that the network temperatures decreasing more and more.
But there's also something that we have at the transfer station wall, so maybe we can move there and have a little bit more discussion on that.
Yeah, I can show you also a unit there, which have a different type of application.
Good. We are now looking at the LogoMatic G2. Could you tell us about the application about this product and energy efficient solutions that we have in this hybrid model, so to say?
Yeah. This is a LogoMatic Generation 2 4RS. It's a sub-range of the previous seen LogoMatic G2. Now we talked about heat and cooling interface units. We talked about hybrid systems. Now we have a totally different type of unit with different type of application. It looks similar, but it's different. Because here the unit is designed for 4 riser networks. Means we have a high primary temperature network and a low primary temperature network. The high primary network temperature is just only for domestic hot water preparation. The low primary temperature network will be used for heating supply to the underfloor heating. The benefit of that one is we don't have to have a high primary temperature also for the heating network, which we're reducing inside of the unit. No, we can use the low primary temperature directly from the basement and to supply that one into the flat without any further pumps in the flats or mixing valves. That is the real benefit. So it means it's cost saving, it's efficiency, it's sustainable, and at the end of all, it's a CO2 reduction. So it's insulated product, so also the transfer outside the heat is also prevented. And last but not least, for all of these units which we have seen now, is we use our LogoMatic G2 controller, Logotronic controller, sorry for that, which have the possibility of weather compensation control, domestic water circulation, commissioning assistant, operating via app, and the major benefit is we can connect all of these units to our cloud service to realize remote control and metering service out of that one. So also for the building life cycle, we took cares about that one, and we have really products which are not only installed and we leave it as it is, we are bring the customer into the position and we follow the way to the whole building life cycle with him.
Right. And do you see any future trends in terms of transfer units, or do you have any last thoughts that you would want to add here?
Yeah, the major benefits of transfer stations all of the time are right now are futures and benefits based on the controlling process. So that means hydraulic is important, yes, of course, but electronically the features and benefits out of the software is the most important point. And there's something which we are really hard at working on that one and bringing updates more or less each month.
That's good. I think we have it all.
Yeah, thanks for your time.
Thank you for your
Have
time.
a good day, have a good exhibition.